Hello, welcome to the second edition of One Piece content. Today, we're going to be playing a little bit of Shanks Spread. This is one of the easier decks to pilot. If you haven't watched my last video, go check it out. I played Purple Luffy, so hopefully we do a good job. If you have any suggestions about an editor, which one do you recommend for One Piece? Be sure you let me know in the comment section, just because I'm still looking for an ideal match. Let's get into this deck list. It's going to be in the editor for Sim, OPT, One Piece TCG Sim. So we'll get through the deck list and then we'll see if this deck can compete in the format. So the deck I decided to go with, I've seen multiple lists and I tried to come up with my own way of going about it. I definitely want the 4 copies of Yuta. The other one drop I was kind of hesitant on, didn't feel very good. Of course, we're still playing the 4 Shanks, 2 copies of Newgate. I decided to go with 1 copy of Monkey D. Luffy, 4 copies of Lucky Ruix, 4 copies of Lime Juice, 4 of Yasop. Yasop. Then we have a 4 Hongo, 7 Beckman, and then we have 2 Rayleigh, and we have 3 Sanjis, 2 Namis, which is why I'm playing the Monkey D. Luffy, so I can Nami for it. And then I have 3 copies of Monkey D. Luffy, the older one, because it can technically activate, and then I could use my Dons basically to boost it after already casting something. So it's kind of, its floor is like a 5,000. So that's kind of interesting. I kind of want to try it out. It's 2 Dons to put it out, which is kind of nice. We have 3 copies of Monkey D. Dragon. Then we have 4 copies of Silver's Rayleigh. I guess that's older Silver's Rayleigh. And that's our deck. Let's see if this deck can compete. Let's get into it. I think I keep. So turn 1, we play Nami. If all else fails, we have that. So we take this. Return, pass. So that's kind of why I kind of like it. This is also a Straw Hat crew. So that's kind of nice. He's also playing Nami with his Monkey D. Luffy. And plus, it's also a counter, so it's still relatively nice, even if you don't have to draw something. So now we go to 3 energy. We can definitely get down to Lime Juice. I'm not sure if that's really where we want to be, though. More laws. So I think I deploy. Even though none of them can actually do anything. Oh, that's 6,000? Oops. Pass. That was my bad. I should have read the card. Reading the card explains the card. So he's attacking for 7. I could discard something. Resolve. So I'm at 5. Now we can officially attack. He only has 3 life. Interesting. Alright, so 1 dealt. Go. So this we're definitely going to be blocking with. I think that's pretty wise. We can maybe pop out the Zora Joro. Okay, so that's dealt with. Yeah, he can definitely still attack with that. And I have to just take the prize. Or the life prize. Especially since I'm going to 7, which means I get to play Beckman. Only having 3 life is definitely a downside. Drew a Luffy. That's interesting. So we go ahead and nothing to block. I could instead pump by 2, pump by 1, and play these 2, but I think I leave them up for counters. I don't think it really matters which one I actually remove. And sadly, I can't really attack. Next turn, I can, however, play a 8, and I can play a 9, an 8 Dawn Threat, one of these 2. And at the exact same time, I can so it has Rush. Cool. Which one? Which one do I want to play, though? Because like, they only has 2 prizes. I need to hit him 3 times. So I'm going to use it on Sanji. I'll draw 1. Seems fine. I think I'll get rid of the lime juice. Okay, doesn't want me to, huh? So I could do this, take out -3, -2, and then KO the other one. That means it's down to 4, which means that I can't do anything to it. I could play this one, give 2 energy, 2 dawns here, which would give it to a 7. I could attack here with it. I think that's the right line. Now, hit him for 8. This will probably force him to counter +3, which is kind of nice. Which means he probably has to pitch 2 cards, if I had to guess. Okay. For 9. Maybe there's an argument I should have played this one this turn, then this next turn hasty, which would have been a lot better. All right, so you have 1 prize left. I think I want to do this. Can't make the attack in here. Right, Beckman. So that reduces that attack. So he's going to attack 6 here. Resolve. What are you playing with the rest of your stuff? A Monkey D. Luffy. Okay, so now you can play a 2-drop. But you really need a blocker. Yeah, got it. 1-0. Get into the next. All right, so we lead off. Play a Uta. I guess we take 3. Don Guy, say go. If we go to 4 next turn, that would be kind of nice to play a... attack. Yep. I think that's good. So now we will use this as a blocker and have it die. I guess it doesn't matter. So we have 6. So I want to use him. I don't have anything else I can play. So I want to go ahead and I think boost that to a 4, doesn't matter. Hit that for, okay. I guess that actually makes things worse, doesn't it? Because I kind of wanted that to be around to be able to snipe with that. So now I'm at 8. I guess I could play that. I don't think I need the Sanji. All right, that goes. So I kind of need a way, I guess, to decrease that 1. So I have 8. There's no way I could do it. If I could lower that, I could have sniped it. So I think I want to deploy. That leaves me with 5. So that means I have nothing to do. I don't really think I could pump this up for 5, 7. That's not enough to kill that. I think I'm going to leave that back as a blocker. I don't think I have anything good at all. I could pump, discarding the other one. I could play him, but if your opponent has 2 or fewer characters with original power, 5,000 or more, draw 2 cards. Actually, that works. So I actually want to keep those, I think. Then attack here make you discard a card. Go. So that's actually kind of helpful. I mean, it's an okay body. So maybe I could actually attack this. I need to decrease here. And then use Beckman to finish that job. Okay, so that's gone. 8 going across. Uh, where's the blocker? Oh, this is the blocker. I think I've been Sanji. Resolve. Okay. So that's 7. And this takes out a... I have 10. So if I played this, it does decrease everything, but doesn't seem very good. I really think I need to play this Beckman. And that's a 6 or less. So if I tap this, make that a 6, that would help. But these two are pretty gigantic. So we'll rest, target here, deploy, get rid of the Luffy. And these have no value. I think I attach, attack. Attack. All right, that's 2 dealt with out of his hand. So he's down at 4, like me. Now I can't really do anything else, so go ahead. So I think at this point, it's definitely probably going to be Shanks next turn. So I could lower their attacks. I mean, nothing I could do here. I could decrease that to 5. And then I could, I guess, discard both of these to keep it. But I don't really see that being warranted. We will, I guess, decrease Linlin. Because maybe there's a warrant that this could actually do that. All right. Sanji. So I have 10. I can't do both of these. And that doesn't really tap to do anything worth it. So I could minus 3 here. That's 3. And then you're with a power 3,000 or less. So I think I deploy here. Here. Get rid of the Sanji. So that's actually should have targeted here. I could have smacked it. I could do it this way. Do I want to do it that way? So that right there is an 8. I think it's worth it to hit there. Okay. All right. Go. I think. So my objective, I think, is to try to get these off the board. If I could do something like that, I should be able to put away this game with the Shanks. But I want to get rid of his hand. Okay, Luffy Taro. Okay. And a Zoro Joro. Attacks there. So I guess my Beckman's dying. I can only pump it for 1,000. Alright, that happens. Alright. 3 prizes. Okay, Luffy. After your opponent activates Walker K up to one of your opponent's characters with 8,000 or less. He doesn't have any blockers. So the problem is, like, I'm stuck with 10, right? I don't have a 6 drop. So I can't really do a double spell ever. And this doesn't have any value. Okay, at least we depleted his hand. The problem here is he could take out my Shanks. Yeah, it's like, so this is where it's very confusing, like how to operate. Is trying to figure out when do you actually rest your guys, because like I said, you could easily be blown out. I could pump it. He's gonna try to go for the win, isn't he? Again, I can't really do anything about it. Yeah, he's got the win. I can only pump it 4, 5. Yeah. 1-1. Let's get into the next. All right, so starting this off against the mirror, we will go ahead and drop that. Our only option, I think, is the juice. Go ahead. So, pretty interesting starting hand, I guess. We have a... I guess we're not doing a lot until turn 5. I guess for this turn 3, but I don't really want to play this turn 3. So I think my goal here... This doesn't seem like a very good move. Like, it's not really a blocker. It's only good unless they have a blocker. I think I'm going to do this. Attack. Shanks. Now he can minus one of these two, and that's okay. Yeah, go. So, like I said, one of them will hit, one of them won't, unless he discards a card. Now we go to 5, which I think is Yasop. And I think I do another Yasop the turn after. Because I don't really think Beckman is the right call 2 turns from now, unless he plays something. I guess Honko is interesting. Attempt to attack. Okay, go. So they're playing Automa. That's okay. I cut this card from my deck. I thought it was pretty mid. And I very rarely ever wanted actually to cast this thing. It's only really good with Beckman. Just as a way to make a 8,000 to a 6,000. And not really being able to ever to attack. It's just very awkward. I think I just take it. So I have 7. All right, target there. You can block it and KO my guy. That is a thing. All right, so you have another discard. All right, go ahead. So they're at 8, we're at 7. So we go to 9, they go to 10. So they get Shanks first, which is a little problematic. A 7 drop. Now, if I go to 9, I could play Yusop plus Hongo. I could plus 2. I don't think that's worth it. I'd rather just draw. Okay. So, with 9, could play this and KO here. But then that means he just could just target it. I could play Usopp for 5. That leaves me with 4. Play a Hongo. I think that gives me the better turn next. Now let's go ahead and play Newgate. So we'll give Shanks a +1. I could give it 2 more bonuses. But I also could just drop down a Sanji. I'm going for a devastating attack next turn. I'd probably better play Sanji, but I'm going to go with Shanks next turn. I think that's right. Attack it for 8. Okay, so I don't want to make it where Newgate could attack here. So I think I just pass. Because the next turn I get to actually do is Shanks, which is make a big difference. He gets his Shanks down. And he might go full on attacking with Shanks. Okay, that prevents 1 prize. All right, so everybody gets minus 1,000. Oh. Oh. Yeah, that makes sense. I don't know what I want to do then. I don't have any good attacks. That's fair. The fair trade or attack. Good discard a card. But I have enough counters, I think I'm okay. Ooh, that's not good. That's an additional counter. That'll work. Okay, Monkey D Dragon. I think that's the correct line. I have 4 prizes to take. I need to take there. Sadly, nothing in my guys could block. So pray. Okay. Attack here. Attack. If he doesn't have anything to counter, right? That's why I'm doing it this way. Because I want to deplete his counters. That way he has less. Once I start hitting his actual life, he doesn't have a board. So, yeah. So I could discard. I have 2,000 I could pitch the counter. But that's not enough. He could just pay everything into Shanks. So why does he still get negative 1,000? I guess because of that. Yeah, I think that's game. I tried my best. I'm just out of prizes, like, out of life. So he just pays everything into Shanks. All right. 1 and 2, I believe, so far. Let's get to one more. Go ahead. Deploy. Attach. Attack. Go ahead. So next turn I have enough to cast a Lucky. I have 5. Deploy. Give this up to 2 Rise of Dawn. Now it's at 5. Okay. Attack for 6. Attack for 5. Go. I could, yeah. What the heck's going on here? Oh, that's my bad. I could give it plus 3, 4. I could do that as well. Pitch lime juice. That works. That works. All right, that gets rid of him. Trash. Resolve. All right, 7. Deploy. Attack. Pass. So yes, 2 cards. 2 life left plus additional. If you can't get this game. Ouch. That's a serious attacker. There's nothing I can do about that. Now I'm at 9. Deploy. Hit for 8. Hit for 9. Go. Because next turn I could just Shanks, right? That's kind of the plan here. I might be going 2 and 2 with this. And like I'm getting better and better. I feel confident in myself now. The more I keep playing this game, of course, the better strategies I'm getting here. I was very worried about the actual gameplay. Him to attack. I should deplete a lot of his stuff. Okay. Need one more, right? Dang, this Monkey D. Luffy is he's a beast. Plus 2, is that 7? I can do the plus 3. I think I get rid of Silver Raylene. Yep. So now he has to kind of attack someone on my board. Interesting. He could pump into my Shanks. I think I might be getting this game. Sad I have no way of protecting it. I could decrease it. That stinks. Actually, is it correct? Is the six of them? Come on. Okay. All right. So I guess I just pay everything into my Shanks' turn and just go full force. I mean, that's a decent amount of attack. Play Luffy. Got there? Please tell me I got there. Got it. 2-2. Let's get into the wrap up. So what did we learn this week about this deck? Overall, I like the adjustments I made. Luffy felt pretty reasonable. Nami I kind of like as well. I'm just not sure how I want to number this. I do like this additional Monkey D. Luffy, like I said, with Nami. But there could be definitely a legitimate reason. Maybe cut one Luffy, go up one Nami. That way you have more Namis to dig. Because, I mean, having more one-drops is not terrible. But overall, other than that, like I like the numbers here. If you have any comments or suggestions at all, let me know in the comment section. Like I said, I'm not necessarily a builder. I just take whatever mainstream deck version build of the deck. I test it a little bit and through a stream. Then I make some fine edits and adjustments to the deck that I think would make it a little bit better, in my opinion. And it seemed to do okay. And like I said, if you haven't already, check out the Purple Luffy video last week. And I'll talk to you guys next time. Shout out to all my supporters. And if you want to see any other content from me, check out either one of these two videos and playlist. And I'll talk to you soon.